Lay down, get a little strap somewhere. Any type of strap is good. Let's settle in. Roll the shoulders open, close the eyes. Just relaxing. Lay on down. Get a strap. We'll need a strap. Hello. So we'll get a strap. We could lay on our back. Let's just get comfortable. Any type of strap will do. You could use an old tank top, a pair of, leggings or something. One time, Debbie used a towel or a robe belt, which was like so smart. So if you have something like that, if you have an actual strap, that works. Whatever, that's perfect. So we'll just lay down, laying on our back, roll the shoulders open, get comfortable. You could breathe in. And then exhale like a sigh. We could do that again. Just settling in. Let's take a few breaths on our own. Just starting the first part of the last day of the week and the last day of this month. So just absorbing and noticing how you feel. Bringing in fresh, clean oxygen, and then watching the exchange. We send it out, send it back to all the trees and other green things that need our waste. Bringing in something new. And then exhale, sending out something that no longer serves you. Let's see if we could just start to let this breath become a rhythm. It becomes a little fluid. It kind of marries together. So the inhale, it's not choppy or forced. Just a big full inhale. And then as you exhale, just a smooth, easy exhale. See if you can lengthen it out, draw it out, make it longer. Inhale, full breath in. And then exhale, full exhale out. Maybe you can allow your body to relax a little deeper against the mat, as if the earth beneath you could be softer. And let's just watch ourselves in this moment as if we were watching a movie. Just noticing that you maybe even feel more relaxed just by putting a little conscious thought into relaxing. Becoming so in tune, so comfortable that if somebody were to walk past, they would just assume that you in fact are really relaxed. Letting the features of the face soften. All the muscles that we use to make expression and to communicate and to observe and see and acknowledge and connect with the world and our surroundings. Let's just see if it's possible to just turn them off or put them with the least amount of effort. So we're not necessarily trying to turn our brain off because we wouldn't want any of our other organs to ever turn off, right? Our lungs, we don't ever want to turn them off. But let's just think about them being maybe a little bit less in charge. Let them just almost work on autopilot. We just watch, noticing that maybe you already feel, again, more relaxed than what we started with, more relaxed than minutes ago, moments ago. Let's see if it's possible to start lengthening out our breath. So as you inhale, maybe you count, you could add a number to it. It might look like this. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the top of your inhale. And then exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. It could also be inhale to 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you might exhale 3, 2, 1. Maybe it's to 5. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the top. And then exhale, lengthen it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go a couple on your own. Pick your own amount. Whatever feels accessible and comfortable, most importantly, to you. You can create a little audible sound in the back of your throat, kind of like an ocean wave. So starting what is called Ujjayi breath, which is a Sanskrit term for victorious breath. It's just a type of breathing. We practice it all the time. Inhale in through the nose. And then as you exhale, that little constriction in the throat, almost like you're trying to fog a mirror using your nose. Again, full breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the nose. And just continuing with this really easy flow of breath. Again, you can add a number to it. If it's possible, see if you can allow your body to even be 5% more comfortable. Maybe the soles of the feet open up and kind of face the ceiling. Toes could turn out to the sides a little bit. We just have less effort to keep ourselves lifted. We can depend 100% on the earth that we lay on, that we rest on, that we situate on. We can allow it to support us completely. Let's go 3 more breaths on your own. Make them deeper than the previous. And then let's just start to add the arms. So we'll inhale, arms reach up, overhead. The top of the inhale, arms are up overhead, maybe touching the mat above your head. And then as you exhale, flip the palms to face the ceiling, arms float down by the sides, the tops of the hands, the back of the hands are gonna rest on the mat next to your body as you finish your exhale. Again, inhale, stretch up, reach up, palms face the ceiling as they get up overhead. Big reach, spread the fingers wide. Exhale, arms float down by the side. Start to lengthen it out so that when the arms touch the ground next to your torso, next to your body, you're finishing your exhale. Flip the palms, inhale, arms reach up overhead. Spread the fingers wide. Pull the belly button back as you get all the way up to the top. Exhale, flip the palms, arms float down by the sides. One more time. Inhale, flip the palms, arms stretch up overhead, big reach. And then exhale, arms float down by the sides. Let's imagine we're in mountain pose. Roll the shoulders open, maybe flex the feet, stand up tall, tuck the chin. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale out. Do it again, full inhale. Exhale. One more time. Let's inhale, arms stretch up overhead, reach long. You might interlace the fingers, show the palms to the ceiling. So we're gonna create a little banana shape. So let's let the legs walk over to the left. Right ankle crosses on top, and then we'll reach arms up and over to the left. So we look like a crescent moon. Right ankle on top of left ankle. It's kind of like a side bend, but laying down. Maybe look under your right armpit. Let's soften it, bring it through the middle, feet. Walk over to the right side, left ankle crosses on top. Arms reach up and over to the right, so we look like a crescent moon. Exactly. So just a little side bend, laying down. You might feel it into our hip, our left hip. Reaching up and over, big reach. Bring it to the middle. Hug both knees into the chest. Rock side to side. Both knees into the chest, rock side to side. You can bring hands to kneecaps and just kind of pedal the legs a little bit. You could do it in a circle. Go the other way. And then let's set soles of the feet on the mat, knees move side to side like windshield wipers. Maybe you give them some space. Feet could be really spacious. So most of the time they're kind of close together here. Maybe you take them as wide as your mat. So we have a bigger place for our hips to move around and see how that feels. Just trying something new. Let's let the legs just fall to the left. So we don't even have to change anything. Just kind of let them knock over. And then legs come through the middle, they knock over to the right. Bring them to the middle. Let's set up for bridge. So feet hips distance apart. Arms could be overhead, or you could interlace and connect underneath your back when you get here. So we'll tuck the chin, scoop the belly, inhale, exhale, push the feet down. If you want to interlace the fingers beneath your back, you can roll your shoulders closer together, keep your chin tucked to your chest. Push the feet down like you're trying to slide your mat forward using your feet. Big inhale. Exhale, scoop the belly, let the hips rest. Legs move side to side like windshield wipers. Let's turn it into happy breathing. You can reach up, grab the legs. We could do the same thing. You could move side to side. You could rock all the way over and all the way over. Sometimes you might like to do that. You could also just play with bent knees, straight leg, maybe straightening one leg and bending the other, and straightening the other leg and bending the other leg. Maybe soles of the feet come toward each other. And then let's take both legs, stretch them up to the sky. We can just give them a little squeeze. You can just write your hands on them. Maybe you shake them out. Maybe they just find stillness. Any of the above. You don't have to point them. You don't have to flex them. Just letting a little blood flow happen. Let's roll the ankles. Roll them the other way. Spread the toes wide. Curl them up. Spread them out. Curl them up. Flex both feet. Point all 10 toes. Flex them. Point up. Bend the knees. Legs move left and right. Let's let the legs fall to the left. If you want to take the right leg over top for spinal twist, you can have knees bent. You can wind them up. They can be straight. Big breath in. Exhale, twist. Bring them through the middle. Take them to the right. Wind them up. Inhale in. Breathe, twisted. Exhale. Let's bring it to the middle. Hug both knees in. Let's set the feet on the ground. So we need that strap. You need that strap. Good job. Good job, teacher. Where's your strap? So we're gonna grab our strap. I'm gonna use my imaginary strap. So it'll be like this. You take your strap, hook it around your foot. Left knee could be bent. Right leg is up to the sky. Take your strap, hook it around your foot. We'll inhale. Exhale, draw the leg closer to your face. So just getting a little hamstring stretch. Doesn't have to be big. Here we go. I'm gonna use this strap. Let's inhale here. Give the strap to the right hand. Big breath in. Exhale, open it 2 or so inches to the right. So don't just let it fall out to a T, but instead keep it coming up towards your face. Breathe in. One more inhale. Let's bring it through the middle. Give the strap to your left hand. Right hand holds your hip down. Open 2 or so inches to your left. So it's not gonna be a whole lot. We're not even really warm yet. So let's be gentle. My favorite yoga teacher, his name is Brian Kest. Which he has free classes on the internet. I think he has like 1 free class or something like that. But if you haven't taken it and you want to, I'll give you the link and you can try it. But he said the only way to take care of something is to be gentle. You want to treat it gently. You don't want to be hard on something. The harder you are on something, the easier you wear it out. That's actually what he says. Inhale, bring it to the middle. That's why we're being gentle. It makes sense to not shove ourselves into something. Let's bring it to the middle. Each hand has the side of the strap. We'll breathe in. As you exhale, this time we'll bring our nose to our knee. So if the left foot is on the ground, push the left foot down to assist. Flex the stomach, nose to knee, inhale. And then exhale, let's let it rest. We'll take the strap off, set it to the side, right ankle to the top of the left thigh. For thread the needle, you can reach through, you can grab this, grab here, breathe in, plug it in. Push back with the right ankle. The harder you are on something, the easier you wear it out. So we're just being gentle, thoughtful. Last inhale. Exhale, let's release the leg. Both legs stretch out, arms reach up overhead. Stretch right and left and both at the same time, arch the back. And then let's bend the right knee, left leg comes up. Take your strap, which I don't have an imaginary one, I have a real one. So we'll hook it around the foot, relax the shoulders, tuck the chin, breathe in. As you exhale, draw it to your face. My strap just threw some sand in my eye. Breathe in again. Exhale, bow, bring it forward towards your face. One more time. Draw it in. Let's give the strap to the left hand. Right hand can hold the hip down. Inhale. Exhale, open 2 or so inches to your left. So again, it's not a lot. Last big breath. And where you're drawing it up towards your face. Let's bring it through the middle, give it to the other hand. Left hand holds the hip down. Breathe in. Open 2 or so inches to your right. So we get the outer left calf muscle. The outer left thigh, which is your IT band. Think about all that space there. Keep pulling it up toward your face. Yikes. Inhale back to the middle. My least favorite. Let's give each hand the strap. We'll breathe in. As you exhale, face toward the leg, nose to your knee. Push the right foot down to assist you. Let the elbows reach out to the side. Use your back muscles. Inhale. Let's release it. Ankle on top of the thigh. Reach through for the hamstring or the shin. Inhale. Exhale, hug it in. One more big breath in. Let's release it. Soles of the feet touch the ground, legs move side to side. If there's something else that you want to do, maybe it's happy baby again. Maybe you want to bring the knees in and move them around like this. Maybe you just want to stretch the legs up. Let's just have 40 seconds, 30 seconds to just feel in, round out the beginning of this class, finishing our floor warm-up. So we have the moment to add a little freedom, right? It can be whatever you want. You can let the knees move side to side. You can stretch long, roll the ankles, roll the wrists. All the choices. And remember, whatever you want is on this menu. Let's go one more big breath. And then we'll hug the knees in. Then we can rock back and forth, or however you want to get to stand up in mountain pose. However you want to get to mountain pose. Stand up tall. We're just going to stand straight up. So we've done a lot of floor work already, a lot of stuff with our legs, and all the muscles that help us stand. So let's just find mountain pose. When you get here, notice how it feels. If it feels different, if it feels the same, it could, maybe you don't remember. All the answers are great. Let's just stand tall. And so we've been thinking about approaching postures like it's the first time we've been here. Remember, and I actually saw something about this like yesterday, we started talking about it, and then I saw a quote about it, some inspirational quote or something. I'll find it and read to you some other moment. But exploring it with a little curiosity, with less expectation and more possibility, right? So let's just see how it feels. Maybe shifting side to side, forward and back, trying to position yourself right there in the middle at your most supported place. Check in with every single corner of your body to make sure that we all showed up, every single part of us. Roll the shoulders open, just tuning in to something again that we not only do every day in this class, but this is regular standing up with good posture. So how can we bring a little bit of curiosity to this space, a little intention. When you're ready, let's move with that same intention. Arms lift up to the sky, stretch up, reach up, maybe stretch open or out, bend the elbows, open the chest. Think of the chest muscles expanding. You might reach the fingers toward the ground. So you can even open here, pull the belly button back, you bend the elbows. You can even stretch around and hold your own hand. Inhale. And then maybe the hands are behind the back, they stay there, or we could just dive over the legs. Let's take a nice relaxed forward fold. If you want the hands behind the back, you even just grab opposite elbows or hold your own hand, or the fingers could drag. You could grab opposite elbows in the front. You could let the hands rest on blocks or on support. Let's just do a counter pose to all of this standing up right, or even laying out right, that we do all day. Inhale. Exhale, if it's possible, see if you can allow your torso to even relax more against your legs. So if you really imagine how heavy your torso is, you could, split yourself in half and just with your torso, even just your head probably weighs like 13, 15 pounds. So letting all of that and gravity just draw the spine longer. Tuck the chin a little bit. Let's inhale, adjust the feet sitting for Malasana. So we can sit down, and if it doesn't feel appropriate, or if you feel like you want support, you can sit on a chair, you could sit on a stool. It doesn't have to be all the way down. You can be here, big breath, sit up tall. Imagine you're trying to see over a little wall built up to your eyes. Pull the belly button back. So all this is engaged. Push the feet down and think of your arches reaching up to the sky. Let's take left hand down, right arm reaches up. So just look up, pull the belly button back, maybe right hand at your chest, maybe it's behind your head. You could lift. Switching sides, right arm comes down, left arm could lift up. You go behind your head, you could be at your chest. Push the feet down to help you. Exhale, let's bring it down. We'll inhale, fingers down. We'll exhale, look between our legs. Try to tuck the chin so much that you can see your own belly button, that your chin rests on your chest, that it makes 45 chins. We're trying to strengthen the neck muscles. It's almost like a crunch for your neck. Let's exhale, release the grip. We'll lengthen the legs. Big breath in. Bend the knees, plant the palms. Our first real big movement. You can step back. Take your time. Make it your own all the way to downward facing dog. Saluting the sun if you want to. Maybe you have the sun shining right on you anyway, so you can greet it. Remember we talked the other day that that's literally what it is. It's how it was created. Saluting the sun, saying hello. It's a sun greeting. Let's take 5 breaths in downward facing dog or tabletop or child's pose. Remember, you can always sub something out or change something. Just customizing this class to you. Let's take the right leg up to the sky. And you can do this from tabletop if you want. Right leg is up. Bend and open. And then softly, lightly, let's cross right ankle in front of left. We'll inhale. Exhale, soften here. Thinking of having more weight in your left foot. More weight in your left foot, right ankle in front of left. So we're just in downward facing dog, right ankle in front of left ankle. Exactly. Breathe in. And then let's uncross. Back to regular old downward facing dog. Inhale. Notice the difference between the right and the left. Let's do it with our left side. Left leg is up. Open it up. Maybe you bend it. Give it some space. Softly, with control, left ankle crosses in front of your right ankle. Inhale. Exhale, soften the hands, dip the chest toward the leg. Think of putting more weight into your right foot. More weight, more stretch into our right foot. You're going to feel it more from your heel, from your foot, all the way up to your butt cheek. Maybe into your back. It's a big, long stretch. And then let's uncross it. Back to downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, child's pose. You can drop the knees down. Knees could be together. They could be separated. So in the spirit of curiosity and exploring the posture, trying something new, maybe you try one or the other, one that you don't normally do. If your knees are together, it's going to be more supportive for your back, but you might feel it more in your hip creases, your hip flexors, which is where I feel that. Mine are a little tight. And it's supportive for your back. If your knees are separated, you're going to have a little less in the hips, but it has less support for your back. So there's more of a dip in your chest because the chest can kind of soften toward the ground. So decide. You could also have your arms forward. They can be by the sides. You could stack them. Let's see if we can breathe in, just like we started class, and then exhale. Let's do it again. Full breath in. Full exhale out. Walk the fingers. So we'll bring the arms forward if they're not already. We'll walk the fingers to the left. So a little side bend, maybe right arm reaches up and over. You can reach longer. Think of a crescent moon, a little arch shape. We reach so much with our right arm that we might feel it into our right ribs, into our right hip. And if you want more, think of reaching your right hip away from your right fingers. So that crescent shape, that stretch goes in 2 directions. And then softly inhale, bring it to the middle. Fingers walk to the right. So left arm is reaching up and over. And all of these side bends, all of these reaches here are mimicking things that we literally do in real life. Finding length to grab something up and out. Maybe one day it really will be $100 bill, but it might just be like cereal from the Top Shelf. Last big inhale.
reach long. We'll bring it to center. Both arms stretch forward, maybe finding fingertips, like big spider fingers. You could even walk them forward on your fingertips. Push all 10 fingers into the mat. So that's going to activate our shoulders. Each finger plays a part with a different shoulder. Let's bend the elbows. Thumbs can find the base of the neck as a prayer. You could also bring your hands to your neck and give your triceps or your traps, the base of the neck, a little massage. Maybe walk the elbows further forward so it creates a longer stretch for our tricep, the back of the arm. Perfect. When you're ready, let's stretch the arms forward, as far forward as they'll go. Shift forward to tabletop. Let's just take 20 seconds of shifting around side to side, forward and back. You might move in a circle. You can roll the shoulders. You can roll the ankles, the wrist. And then let's move through cat-cow. Let the chest soften. Exhale, round it out. Push into the hands and the shins as you round. And then push into the hands and the shins as you come forward. Just like we did in mountain pose, where we pushed down to find support. Now we're using it here to take us deeper into this flexion and extension. Notice the more you push, the more you get back. Perfect. One more time. Maybe even do it with your eyes closed. Lengthen out your breath like we started class with. Gently, let's take it to plank when you're ready. So this is a pretty chill class. Effortless, easy. Even though we find plank here, let's make it still effortless and easy. So just because we find plank, don't lose your breath. Don't lose the softness and the gentleness of this class. So we're thinking of not being stiff, but instead we're mobile. Like if a breeze came in, it could just blow us around, right? But we're supported. Push into the ground, flex the stomach. Let's add one push-up, an easy, effortless push-up, downward facing dog. So we're teaching ourselves, practicing how to stay easy and effortless, even in the middle of something that's a little bit more physically demanding, something that's a little bit more challenging. Let's take right leg to the sky, open it up. Step up, warrior two. Step up, warrior two. Arms open up, stretch them out. Perfect. Breathe in. Again, inhale. Flip the right palm, scoop it, reverse warrior. Keep sending the right knee forward. Reach away with your right fingers. So again, a side bend, a little reach. You're gonna feel it into your ribs. Keep sending the right knee forward and reach away. Big breath in. Easy, let's bring it up for triangle. So we'll come up, warrior two. Let's lengthen the right leg, adjust. We can reach forward. Maybe the right knee is bent. You could also use your support. I have my stool right here, so it might look like this. Left arm could lift. Think about trying to split your mouth using your feet. Pull the belly button back. Back muscles work just as much as the core muscles. Exhale, let's take left hand down. Inhale, let's wiggle left knee back for a lizard. We can bring the arms down, right knee is bent. We can wiggle left toes back. Inhale. Exhale, maybe you bring your arms to rest on a pillow. Mine are resting right now on my stool. It doesn't have to be all the way to the floor. Again, we're thinking of exploring things and trying things with curiosity. And so sometimes what we have to do when we're exploring things with curiosity is take our ego out, because our ego says, no, we always do this like this. We don't need to try that. But then we probably miss a lot of stuff, honestly. I don't know how else to say that. That's why we're just exploring. It's a perfect place to explore. And the good news is if you try something and you're like, that wasn't for me, that didn't give me any benefit whatsoever, then you don't have to do it. You can go back to doing whatever, try something else. Last big breath in. Exhale. Let's press up to our hands and turn this into a half split. So we'll come up to our hands. Right foot is flexed. I'm gonna bring my hands to this stool. Feel the toes back. Perfect. So what happens, especially when we're kneeling on one leg, is we tend to shift all of our weight. You'll see how I'm kind of shifting all my weight over here to this left knee because it's still on the ground. See if you can shift or arrange yourself to where you're squared up. You have equal weight into both legs, and then we're pulling our right leg straight back as opposed to, and this is really exaggerated, but as opposed to kind of this way. And that's, we miss a lot of the muscles that go straight back for our split when we shift off to the side. Inhale. Let's take one more big breath. We'll inhale here, and then let's push all 5 toes toward the floor. Perfect. Flex the foot. Point the toes. Let's come forward, bend the knee. We can plant the hands. Step to plank. You could add, maybe you go one easy, relaxed push up. Maybe just go straight to down dog. You could add the full flow if you want to. Keep it easy. Perfect. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big exhale. Left leg is up to the sky. Open it up. We're stepping up to warrior 2. Bring the arms up, stretch them open. Perfect. Check in with the fingers. We'll scoop the front, tip it back, reverse. Keep sending the left knee forward. Reach away with left fingers. Arches lift on both feet, even your right foot. It's very easy, tempting, common, almost, you could say, unnoticeable when the arch of the foot rolls down on this right leg or the back leg in this pose. Instead, energetically and thoughtfully keep it lifting. Inhale, let's come up. Warrior 2, setting up for triangle. So we keep it gentle. My left side is significantly different than my right, so I have to be conscious and thoughtful to make the posture different. Left hand can connect. Maybe you have your hand on support, like me. Right hand can be at your hip. Engage the leg muscles. Think about pushing the feet down. Energetically, trying to split your mat with your feet. Pull the belly button back. We'll inhale, coming back up, warrior two. Bring the hands down, frame the foot. Drop the right knee for lizard. Drop the knee for lizard. Wiggle the toes back. Get comfortable. Relax the shoulders. See if we can create the same breath that we started class with. Last inhale. Let's come up to the hands. Shift the hips back, half split. See if you can shift yourself right in the middle. Peel the toes back. Inhale. Exhale, press all 5 toes toward the ground. Flex the foot. Press the toes. Let's come forward, bend the knee. Plant the hands. Step to plank. Take your time. Add the push-up or take it away. Last one if you want it. This is the last flow. Last sun salute. Let's come to sit down. Legs come out in front. Move the butt out of the way. Sit up tall. We'll inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold forward. Legs are perfectly prepared. Inhale. We'll bring it up, soles of the feet connect. Move side to side. Sit up tall. Let the chest open up. Think of a cat-cow, right? So we're opening the chest. And then exhale, bow forward. Keep the back muscles engaged. So notice that it really doesn't change that much from here to here. Don't, or try not to, let the head drop or we lose our neck. We want this long line. And if you want to, next time, you can find a mirror or have a mirror, just so we can watch our posture. See how it goes. Big breath in if you want to. So letting the spine grow long. Inhale, bring it up. Close the knees. Reach around, grab opposite shins. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the back. Stretch away from your legs. Let's release it, lay down. Arms reach up overhead, legs stretch out, arch the back. You could yawn. Stretch right and left and both at the same time. Let's hug the knees in, give them a squeeze. You can turn it into happy baby. Maybe legs are straight, knees could be bent. You can move a little side to side. You can play with straightening a leg, straightening the other leg, maybe straightening both legs, bending both knees. You could even play with drawing the soles of the feet toward each other like we just did seated. All the things are on the menu. One more big full breath in. Let's give the legs one more squeeze. We'll hug them in. If you want to, you can reach across. Grab opposite elbows across your shins. Big squeeze, squeeze everything really tightly. And then exhale, let it rest. We'll settle in for the last piece of class. I can't believe it's already time. Last piece of class. Legs can be long, knees can be bent. Legs can also be supported. If you have a chair or some type of surface that you want to rest them on, you could do that. We give them support. Tuck the chin. You might even take your hands behind your head like somebody would do at a spa for you, and tuck your chin just so that it's set up right in line with your spine. Or maybe you think about, you could see more of your whatever's in front of you and less of the wall or whatever's behind you. So we're supported. We allow the body to breathe however it needs to or wants to, whatever feels comfortable and natural. When you're ready, we'll start to bring awareness and life and energy back into our space. Fingers, toes, wrist, ankles can move a little bit. We can invite the hands to connect. Bow the head. Take a moment to consider something that you feel grateful for. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Namaste.